Hello there. We have discussed the feeding stuff and feeding in pigs. Now it's time to discuss the housing equipment and the housing system in pig farm. There are three systems of production that is available to a pig farmer. These are the extensive system, intensive system, and semi-intensive system. The system to be adopted depends on the resources available to the farmer, the scope of operation, and the skill of the farmer. Extensive system is the most common system of pig husbandry in the third world countries. Pigs are allowed to scavenge and shelter is provided only for nursing sow at night. Pigs receive minimum attention and little attention is paid to health. This system of production has the advantage of low feed cost, while pig is used to clear waste. It, however, has the disadvantage of high mortality, slow growth rates, high worm and other parasitic load, and the possibility of contacting tapeworm by eating meat from the pig raised using this system. In the extensive system, pigs are raised in building having concrete floors or iron slated floors. The house should not be completely walled in the tropics to allow air circulation. Adequate quantity of good quality feed and water are offered daily. The walls surrounding the house should not be more than 1 to 2 meters in height. The concrete floor should be rough. Feed troughs should be provided, which should be made of metal and may be either fixed or movable. This system is commonly used for exotic foreign breeds. This system allows grouping of pigs into different ages: weaners, grower, breeders, and fattener. For better management, it also allows for selection and breeding of genetic improvements. It, however, has the disadvantage of being capital intensive, while the outbreak of disease spread quickly within the herd. The semi-intensive system of production evolved in a bid to bridge the gap between the intensive and the extensive system of management. This system provides shelter for the nursing sow and the piglets. Kitchen waste and garbage are used to supplement the feed obtained through scavenging. Meat production on commercial scale cannot be achieved using the system. It has the advantage of less capital expenditure on housing construction and feeding, but labor cost is high, while the pigs are prone to disease infestation. For the construction of pig house, locally available materials may be used by small-scale producers to reduce cost. The pig house should have low wall in tropics. When the side walls of pig house is to be made of mud, it must be plastered. The floor should be hard, impervious to water, and easy to clean. When the floor is made of cement or slates, it should be rough to prevent slipping. The floor house should slope towards the drain to ease cleaning. Thatched or bamboo roof may be used to reduce cost. But the arbor insects are unhygienic and are prone to fire hazards. Asbestos, galvanized iron, and aluminium sheets are commonly used because of ease of fixing, long lifespan, and fire resistance. Recommended floor space for different groups of pigs are as follows. Weaners requires 0.4 meters square per pig. Growers 0.5 to 0.7 meters square. The baconers is 0.8 meters square. The sow requires 1.5 meters square. The sow plus litter requires 10 meters square, while the boer requires 10 meters square. Similar dimension of about 10 meters square size may be constructed, but one pen should be used to house 2 pregnant sow or 3 dry sow or 5 to 6 baconer or 10 to 12 winners or 1 boer. Each pen should be provided with necessary equipment such as feeders and drinkers. Water troughs should be placed in uncovered area so that the dark areas where they sleep is kept free from dung and dry. Farrow pen should be provided with farrow crates, guard rail, and eating media in the crib area. More than 1 paddock of 50 meters square should be provided where necessary, with facility for rotation. Wallowing trough should be provided where necessary.